Hello, howdy folks, and welcome! Total Warhammer 2, I kind of blurred that all together, but the Tomb Kings has just came out, the most hotly anticipated, mostly memed. I have never seen so many memes about an upcoming DLC, and I think it's CA's most ambitious DLC pretty much forever, as far as I could tell. Let's get into it. We're going to play Immortal Empires. We're going to play the Tomb Kings. Who are we going to play? I think we're going to go with High Queen Khalida. She seems pretty cool. I like her, her bonuses here. Not only do we get an extra climate, which is pretty awesome, but we get ammunition for all armies. Not only that, but we get poison attacks for the entire army, which is amazing. Attrition reduction, entire army, and untainted, amazing. It's all the amazing stuff. Ammunition plus 20% for all armies. Before we get into techs and Lord researches is fantastic. The higher your difficulty, the more and more ammunition seems to play a major key, because running out of ammo is the worst thing in the world. It says her initial challenge is normal, but I don't know. The initial challenges in Total War are always a lie. We're going to be playing Legendary. We are also going to be playing, there it is, very hard, super hard mode. I'll go into it as we go here, but the opening couple turns is mostly total luck, and I will explain why. So, without further ado, oh, one more thing. I have noticed that no one is playing Tomb Kings Legendary. I feel like I'm the only one. I did a little search, so if you could remember to hit that like button. This is a double episode. Get me up there if you can. If I do any good, if I'm impressive, I'm exciting, all that stuff. I usually play, if you're new to my videos, I usually play kind of, there's not a lot of waiting. I'll just put it that way. We try and get into the battles. We try and keep the game moving. I edit out all the loading screens and stuff like that, so it's pretty fast and concise. Anyway, let's get into it.
Hail, Khalida.
All right, cool story. Let's get all that stuff out of the way. So, here's home. Kroq-gar's right over there. Teotihuacan's over here. We've got Queek screwing around in there. Some orcs right here. Dwarves, they're up there. And of course, the vampires are infesting this area right here, and we have to deal with them a little bit kind of right away. Liberus needs more chariot. We need chariot. So many chariots. I would have gotten the Tomb Kings out a little bit earlier, but I had to get good a little bit. They definitely do not play like a faction I just had to get used to them, because their skeletal units are like paper. Pretty much Skaven slaves fight better than these guys. Peasant mobs fight better than these guys. They just literally melt under any kind of pressure. And you'll get to see that, especially on Legendary, very difficult. In one of my campaigns on my own, I decided to fight kroq-gar, and you could get literally 360 surrounds on a unit of Saurus, and that unit of Saurus will literally kill like all 1,000 spearmen that are fighting them. They'll just go right through them, no problem at all. It seems like the Tomb Kings roster is almost entirely lackluster in every single regard, as far as I could tell. So it does come down to a little bit play style to make them work for you. So we're going to be getting into that as we go. First thing I want to do is get to Morocco, because it's just very close. What's the deal here? Why isn't it? We'll see. Let's get moving. Fast, go. Let's get some stuff. Some spares and a bow. I want to get chariots or archers. Let's go for chariots for now, and then we'll probably follow up with archers right after that. The number one thing I've found sways the early game of the Khalida campaign is after you take Morocco, it's a total crapshoot if Lamia gets walls. If Lamia builds the level 2 walls right away, honestly, you should just start your campaign over and try and get it so that the city does not have walls, because Graveguard can pretty much just chew through your entire army. Just like no problem at all. Okay, we're working on chariots right now. I'm gonna last in my own game, which I managed to get a little bit of this and all the way out into here. So I think I'm ready to YouTube this. I started with the Nehekhara warriors, but I don't think I want to do that because it's an enormous ripoff, and I kind of want to do more chariots. Never enough chariots. We're gonna play with that and see if it works for now. Okay, so I think we're ready to end this, but let's see, Teotihuacan. We haven't met kroq-gar yet, but I want to make sure we buddy up with kroq-gar because if the lizards declare war on us, that's the end of the campaign. No problem. They'll come in with a full stack of source, and there's nothing we could do until we're at like tier 4 or 5 to fight them off. Our units, we just have trash for a very long time, so it's going to be a little bit slow going, but once we start to ramp up, then the campaign will really pick up. Okay, I think I've got all the basics done here. Let's get started. Great. Now you'll see that we cannot get to Morocco in one turn. So we're going to get right on the border. We're going to recruit some more. One more spear. Start getting some swords. We're going to need a lot of swords to bust our way into Lamia. Oh, I really, really hope they don't build the garrison. Otherwise, we're going to have to figure it out or start the campaign over. If we can't take Lamia up right away, we're just going to be in a whole host of trouble. So that's just... It's mostly based on luck, but they don't really balance the game around legendaries, so what can you expect? Okay, next turn, here we come. Great, we get a highborn. Looks like Lamia still doesn't have the wall. That might actually be what we need. Let's head on into Morocco. Yep, that's over. Great. We'll take it. We will take it. Let's tear that sucker down. We don't need it. Khalida is level 2. I think I want to go... Let's see, Root Marcher isn't going to make a difference for moving into Morocco or Lamia. I've done this like 10 times, trying to at least get a feel for the Tomb Kings. So I don't think we need the Root Marcher yet. Let's just go for the passage to the Soul Realm. I want to start getting Sun-Scorched Bones, at least 2 points, so that our center line doesn't just immediately buckle under pressure. Okay, 2 chariots, swords... We can't quite double down on the global recruitment yet, so that's all we could do, and then we'll start moving in. Oh man, I really hope this works. Let's get more chariot, more chariot, and move on. Come on, Lamia. Okay, still garrison of 8. I think we might have lucked out. That's perfect. It is perfect. I want to get an obelisk going right away because... I'm not sure if it's a bug or intended, but Tomb King rebellions are completely insane. We'll have barely a full stack of like skeleton warriors, and a Tomb King rebellion will have like multiple Hyro Titans and Sphinxes and Scorpions and stuff. It's completely insane. Okay, we gotta get moving on Lamia, but we can't do it that quick. Because I want to make sure we have a 20 stack getting in there because it's full of zombies and all sorts of nasty stuff. Let's get some more swords. I'm going to go back to spears when we start doing field battles, but we need swordsmen to fight on the walls and stuff like that. And buzz through all those zombies. Damn zombies. Alright, next turn, here we come.
Have my attention.
Okay, the orcs almost always ask for a non-aggression pact, but we're going to skip it because the orcs are next after we do damage to the vampires. Lamia, still 8 garrison. This is looking promising. We have to make sure we do this. I don't want to have to start the campaign over. More skeletons. 20 out of 20. Looks great. Or... we might have to get moving on it right now. It's tough. I can't actually remember if we get there right away. 18 out of 20, huh? That's going to be a bloodbath. Why am I forgetting this? I've done this a couple times.
Pass up commands.
Let's take the risk. 2 more skellies. Let's go. Okay. Now,
And now we strike.
last time I did a Tomb Prince, and they're actually pretty awesome because they bodyguard your heroes by giving them like a 22% physical resist, which is pretty cool. And Necrotect has got to be one of the coolest heroes in the game. As far as like the way Tomb Kings operates, you just get tons of free extra super units with them, but we're a long way away from that. So let's go with the Lich Priest, I think. What kind did we get? Ooh, a shadow one. Interesting. Okay, let's get him moving along. It says we encountered clan Moors. I don't know, somehow we must have touched them. Looks like we're in range of Lamia. They have an 8 garrison. That is the best possible news. Let's get in there. That's a lot of crypt ghouls and zombies, isn't it? That is a lot. Let's get some towers going. I think we only need 2. That should suffice. Let's continue the siege here. There's no way we could do this without a goodly amount of towers. And our priest is going to have time to catch up with us. Meanwhile, we're plummeting in the public order. We've got not enough turns. Let's go ahead and turn off the taxes. I'm doing it a little bit differently than the first time I did, so it's going to die down a little bit, but we need the time. We want to avoid a rebellion as much as possible. God, if we get one, it's going to be really bad. I might have to start over if we do. Well, we'll see. Okay, next turn. Cavalry focus, 8 turns. That's great. We're going to get some chariots as soon as we're done with this fight. Alright. Lamia has literally nothing large, so let's drop a spear unit so we can get our priest in. If we lose the priest, not the worst thing, because I kind of want the Tomb King one. They do like special stuff, I think. Special stuff, you know. Okay, how many more turns are we looking at? 2 more turns? Okay. We're just gonna have to do it. We need towers. We need to overwhelm them because pound for pound, Tomb Kings super suck. Alright, moving on. Negative growth, that's fine. Oh, and before you get crazy on me, when I say Tomb Kings super suck, I'm talking about it from like the legendary, very hard perspective. For example, if I was Lizardman, I'd have just like a couple of swords that I'd look at this garrison and be just like LOL and get in there and kill them all. With this, I'm not sure we could do it. It's always very sketchy trying to get into Lamia for the first time. 1 more turn, okay. We'll wait, and then immediately after Lamia, we gotta run south to Resetran and try and take it before the rebels do. If the rebels take it, there's literally no way we can get it. But it looks like that's what's gonna happen. It's happened every time. One time the rebels took it, but they were so beaten up I was able to siege it and take it from the rebels. But another time I went there and there was like 3 Hydro Titans and 4 Scorpions and like a full stack of Tomb Guard, and that was not going to happen. Okay, 1 more turn. Here we go. Great. Looks like we get a little bit more magic. Nothing wrong with that, although we probably have... What's our start? Do we even have a starting spell? Oh, miasma. Oh, well, you know what? That's going to help anyway. We're going to be casting that a lot. Let's get started, shall we? This is going to be fun, quote unquote. Let's do it. Here we are. Wow, 26 magic with 70 reserve. That's pretty excellent. Now, I've done this siege a couple times now. We're going to go over here where there's only 2 towers. And pretty much get crazy. That's what we're going to do. Hopefully it'll work. Let's take a look at some of these units. I picked up the Tomb Kings Redone mod because it looks actually pretty awesome. Here, let's get into the sun here. I know it's blinding. So our skeletons have, they're wearing Tomb King stuff. I don't know, if in my opinion, the vanilla Tomb Kings looked really boring as far as their basic stuff goes. It was just bones. This makes them, I don't know, they have a little bit more character. They look like awakened soldiers. Got some spears up here, sure. The bowmen are awesome. Tomb King's bowmen are really cool. Their stats don't tell you how cool they are. I have found that they have the most accurate missile fire of most units in the game, and I think that's on account of their lore. I think in the lore, the Tomb King's archers have like magical-ish arrows or something like that like home in. They look pretty cool too with that mod. Very cool. The mod should be in the description too. You'll see that there. Let's go ahead and get our heroes bundled up. I want to like, so if I, no, oh well. Just testing something out. All right, we got all our towers here. Let's get one tower like here. We're gonna go there. One tower here, we'll go there. I want to keep our stuff in close proximity because we're going to need the numbers to really do the damage here. Our chariots, they're gonna be important once we get inside the city, and of course, let's get the chariots like this. And our cavalry, they'll be important-ish as well as we go. Looks like we're good. It looks like we're ready to do this. This is going to be crazy. Let's get in there.
Legions, forward!
All right. Let's get those towers assigned. Cavalry. Let's get on that gate. Boy, they're not really excited to move. Let's get our archers right there as well. I'm going to turn off their fire right now because once the enemy starts clumping up, those arrows are going to make a big difference. Let's get our, oops, wrong unit. Chariots. Chariots, we'll just go there instead. I'm trying to avoid the tower fire. Spears, get up there on the gate. Let's get 2 swords up here on the gate as well. And a free unit of swords, like, can we get away from that tower? No, not quite. 1 unit over there and 1 unit like right here. They'll be ready to move up the second wave of these towers. It looks like all our towers are fully intact, which is great. We're working on that gate, right? Yes, we are. Let's see what's going on inside the city. Ghouls galore. So many ghouls. We've got some spearmen, more ghouls, zombies. Even zombies can kill the crap out of our skeletons. They're like the worst unit in the game by probably a wide margin. You'll see soon if you're not already familiar with the Tomb Kings. What's going on here? What's the holdup? Get out of that way, Herbert. Jeez, blocking the whole operation over there. All right, the gates are going down. We're in it now. Let's pull back the cavalry to somewhere a bit safe, out of the range of that turret. All right, skeletons, move in. We have to secure these towers right now. Let's get the spears in. First wave will be spears. And they're going to tucker out the enemy before the swords get in there and engage. Sorry about the lag. There's a lot of units there. City battles just tend to do this. Let's get more of a top-down approach here. I find when I play the Tomb Kings, I kind of have to be a little bit better than normal. So we're gonna have to play smart. So we've got everything engaged in there. A lot of nastiness going on over there. Why don't we just get our skeletons ranked up there? Protect the wall. See how they react too. If they join us up on the wall, that'll be good. Our spearmen are trying to enter the city there. They're probably gonna have a heck of a time. Once the enemy gets a little bit more dense, we're gonna start raining arrows right on their heads. Let's pull the archers back for that. Our cavalry are struggling with the arrows. Let's move them out of the way. Let's get these swordsmen up that tower instead. going to be a little while here. We got to really fight for it. And our skeletons, you know, they're just outmatched all the time. All right, let's try raining some arrows on those crypt ghouls. You're going to see this excellent archer fire in action. These guys are amazing shots. Yep, they're putting them in right through the gate. Right amongst them, right there. Pretty great. And we've got our first level of the we're dying thing. It's kind of like Dark Elves a little bit. That's looking pretty good. We're doing good damage in there. Those arrows are counting for a lot, and they all poison too, which is awesome. Okay, we've secured one tower. That's awesome. Looking good. Come on, skeletons, do your job. What are these? Those are skeleton spearmen, I think. And zombies.
Hi, Queen Khalida.
It's time to start using some spells. That's doing some pretty excellent damage. I'm tempted to get Khalida in there, but I don't know about that just yet. Looks like our own swords have gotten involved in a little bit of a kerfuffle over there. Let's get these ones up the tower now to help out. I don't like those skeleton spearmen standing there, and there's more on the way. Okay, let's get Khalida and the priest in. We need some heroes in there now. Khalida especially has some pretty damaging abilities. Let's start using our skeleton or our archers to kill these spears. They're going to be the most troublesome thing. I want to get the chariots in there, and that's why. Look at that archer fire. Look how accurate that is. That is amazing. How are we doing here? Not the best. Not the best, but this battle's not over yet. Looks like we have another unit of skeletons joining us on the wall. Okay, looks like we've baited them all into a fight there. Let's try raining some hell on those spearmen. Khalida is joining in the mess. Let's get our Lich Priest on. Zombies, zombies. Let's get those skeletal spearmen to slow them down while we're raining arrows on them. Alright, Khalida, explode. Boom! That's pretty good sometimes, depending on how concentrated enemies are around her. That archer fire devastating that unit pretty well. Look at all those zombies. Let's try bringing in the chariots now to see if we can get some good damage in. Okay, did we have some dumb bowmen go in there? Yeah, we did. I forgot to put them on guard mode. That's embarrassing. Let's get them out here. Pull them back. Alright, chariots, can you drive through? The Tomb King chariots, they're great and awful at the same time. Can we get a miasma on those spearmen again? Come on, chariots. Oh man, we're just the worst. Let's get some more skeletons in there. It's time for the second wave. We have some Ushabti, but I kind of want to save them for the final fight here. We're almost through by the look of it. We've got some crumbling zombies. That's good. We've almost taken the walls. That's also good. More skeletons are joining the melee there. Come on. Come on, you damn chariots. Get through the lines. Sometimes you just have to give the order 1,000,000 times to get them to drive on through. It looks like it's working, though. Maybe. It might not be. We just have to keep trying. We're kind of pushing through. Let's get some more. Yep, let's start raining arrows on those spearmen. It's doing some good damage. Here comes those arrows again now that we're organized. Oh, yes, great damage. The chariots are almost through. Great. Man, that hyper-accurate missile fire. Incredible. Incredible. Lots of zombies to kill. Let's start getting our skeletons off the walls here. Let's get our chariots over here now. Boy, there we go. Let's get out of there. Our swordsmen are going to stop these ghouls in their path while we figure out what to do with these enemies here. Okay, archers. Let's get our archers over here now. Look how much ammo we have. Awesome. That's going to be crucial to victory. Come on, chariots. Get over here. I'm having trouble getting them all grouped up. Didn't have that trouble last time, but you know, no siege is the same twice. Come on, Khalida, stop those zombies. Get in there. Let's see. I don't think we want to waste our magic on zombies. Probably not. Come on, swordsmen, get in the city, kill them all, help Khalida out a bit. Let's get our chariots in the rear of those ghouls. Here it comes. Finally, we're in the city. That helps. Let's get back and try it again. Okay, our archers. Let's get them over here like that. You know, I think the reskin mod is making it very laggy. Normally I don't lag this bad, so I probably uninstall it after this. It seems like maybe not the most optimized. So once again, apologies for that. I thought it would look good, but apparently it's, you know, not having the best effect for us. Let's get in on those zombies with the chariots again. See, I don't want to start raining arrows on them yet. Our swordsmen, I'm going to let them kind of gas up. We have plenty of time in this siege. Okay, these crypt ghouls are all dead. The zombies up top are actually, yep, they're winning. They are winning. Can we get a spell up there on those skeleton spearmen to kind of give them the old what for? Let's get Khalida and the priest up there. They could probably help finish them off, I would think. I would hope. Although the Tomb King heroes they're not the best, but they do have some pretty awesome skill sets and abilities that are very unique. Okay, let's get some more swords over here. We're gonna kind of cordon off the city a little bit. Yes, these crypt ghouls are coming in for the kill. That's awesome. Let's get our archers in position. Crypt ghouls are up on the wall. All right, let's start raining hell on those crypt ghouls. We're lined up here to receive those. Here comes that super accurate missile fire right on those crypt ghouls. Holy cow, that is painful. That is painful. Yep, and they're not even rank 1. They're not even rank 1. They are pouring on that hate very, very, very well. Okay, they're dead. Let's shoot those ones. I want to see if they arc it up or if they take direct shots. Hopefully they arc. If they take direct shots, we're wasting our time. You know, that's fairly decent. That's fairly decent. Let's try it on these ones, though. We have only limited ammo, so every arrow has to count. Great, those crypt ghouls are dead. These ones, let's help them out. Let's get the heroes out of here. Let's just get the priest out here. No, that's wrong. Yeah. Nehek or Khalida can kill them. Let's get in here and cast a little something on those crypt ghouls and start pouring some arrows on those spearmen. We don't like skeleton spearmen, not in this siege. Here it comes. Nice. I know they have shields, but the spearmen will stop our chariots, so that's what we don't want. So we're just gonna keep hitting them. These crypt ghouls are tearing our skeletons apart. Khalida, have you killed them yet? Come on. There goes some zombies. She's almost got these spearmen. All right, let's get the chariots in there. Oh, that's the cavalry, but you know what? Let's bring in the cavalry anyway. Okay, these spearmen have arrived. Let's hold them off while the arrows finish them off. The first siege is always a nail biter. So hopefully you're enjoying this because I'm still not sure if we're gonna win. I'm still not sure if we're gonna win, but we're gonna try. Yes, those crypt ghouls are getting obliterated by our chariots. Let's just drive right through them. Yes, more chariot. I cannot wait to have even more chariots after this. They are crucial to the early game of Tomb Kings. That and staying as far away as possible from lizardmen. I mean, it's just no contest. Lizardmen are just straight up better. Let's get in here. Come on, kill more crypt ghouls. We lost a unit of skeletons. Arrows devastating those over there. There we go. There goes another unit of crypt ghouls. Let's pull our chariots back and get ready to help out over here. Lots of zombies moving in for the kill. Looks like Khalida finally finished off those skeletons. We're running out of missiles, that's for sure. But it's doing its job. Our cavalry are in tip-top shape, that's good. Alright, yep, we're losing some bowmen here. Let's get them inside the city just in case we need some more melee help. Crypt ghouls are just taking a punishing amount of fire. Let's get our archers ready to help out with the next melee. What are these, zombie or crypt ghouls? Oh, we just lost another. The zombies killed our unit. The zombies killed our unit. Okay, chariots, it's time. Let's get in there again. I'd like to get around, but I just can't because those dire wolves would intercept and then we'd have fellbats and a lord all over us, but this is gonna work. This is gonna work. Let's get the chariots right through if we can. Go, chariots, go. In fact, just charge those crypt ghouls. Come on, get some mass going. Bonk. Wow, look at that damage from the chariots. It's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome stuff. Let's see if we can really get crazy inside their own town here. We're gonna probably end up losing these chariots, but pretty much every single fighter's Tomb Kings I've found that you lose the entire army for a while. Because they're just trash. Let's turn around and get those zombies. We're getting a little overwhelmed. We gotta get out of there. Let's turn around. Come on, chariots. More killing. There we go. We got him a little bit. Now let's get out of there. Alright, this is the second to final battle. No. Come after us. Where are you going? Let's hit that full unit. Okay, Khalida's leading the charge. Come on, come fight us. Please, come fight us. I know this is a little bit slow, but with the Tomb Kings, you seriously have to be very careful because you suck. Let's get some arrows in there. Maybe one volley. Let's try one volley and see what that does. Got a good amount of kills there. Let's try another volley or two. Khalida's getting wrecked. Can't really expect much less from her. That was an excellent volley. Let's just leave that happening right there. These crypt ghouls are crumbling really bad. It's time to get the next unit of skeletons in there, and I think we'll stop our fire for now. More crypt ghouls coming in. Let's move in with Khalida. And we're gonna use another popper, our party popper. Come on. Are they not gonna surround her? They're just gonna ignore her? Let's do another miasma. Okay, those crypt ghouls are all dead. We're gonna need every single one of these super cavalry to fight that vampire, because he's gonna kill all of us if we let him. Okay, Khalida, explode. Boom! That was great damage. It might have been enough to shock him to death. Maybe. No, they're just crumbling, which is good. Let's get the rest of our archers in the city now. Okay, great. We've busted through their defenses. Let's get our infantry over here, and our heroes. Let's get our archers over there as well. By the way, this is pretty cool, huh? Look at that pyramid off in the distance. Let's get a look here. Cool statues. I really like the Tomb King's aesthetic. It's what the game needed. And sorry again about the frame rate. I have like really good specs, but the Warhammer 2 is just poorly optimized. Let's just be real here. Okay, we've got dire wolves. We'll speed it up here while we get into position. We've got another 40 minutes. What are these? Archers? Yeah, get in there. Come on. More archers are following up. Okay, it's time to start moving.
Onwards, legions.
That vampire is going to be super annoying, but we saved a trump card. We've got our Ushabti still. Okay, it looks like the dire wolves are moving in. Let's get the chariots going. Oh yeah, the dire wolves, they figured that one out. Let's give them a miasma. Okay, chariots, charge.
Hi, Queen Khalida.
Let's see what the Fellbats do. Do they all get in right on top of Khalida? Yes. No, they don't.
Serpent strikes.
What about these ones? I want all of them. Okay, let's do it. Let's explode. Boom. Yep. They were all in really tight on her, and that works out for us. Good. Okay, let's get the cavalry over here. More bats coming in for the kill. And here comes the vampire. It's time to call in the Ushabti. Oh yes. The pain train has arrived. Cavalry, get in on these Fellbats. We gotta kill them all. Okay, let's miasma those Fellbats. Let's reduce all the armor of everything in there. And let's get Khalida out before she dies, and the priest too.
Hi, Queen Khalida.
Nice. I think we've got this. Let's call in the archers. Oh man, this is coming down to it. Come on. There he goes. He's dead, and that's the battle. The battle is over. We have won. Let's fast forward. Oh boy. All right. So that's step one of the legendary Khalida campaign. I've found taking this city is the hardest part. Can you imagine if they had some walls and 3 units of Graveguard? No, Graveguard can kill your whole army. No problem. So if you ever see a wall in the city and you're trying to move in on it, just start the game over. It's a lot easier that way. All right. Let's take our Pyrrhic victory and get out of here.
Victory!
Lovely. Lovely. The first road, or the first success on our path to, I don't know, global domination, hopefully. Tomb Kings are really, really hard. They're hard. Look at how much kills our bowmen got. Pretty excellent. The chariots definitely played a pivotal role. And these skeleton warriors, actually, they must have killed a lot of zombies or something. And then, of course, Khalida with her self-explosion. If you time that right, oh man, damage town. Let's just take
My
it.
queendom expands.
Look at our dinky little pyramid. Looks pretty cool.
Bringing the
Okay.
head.
Let's definitely go with the sun-scorched bones. I just want 2 points so that we actually have some melee defense for our skeletons. And let's go ahead and start recruiting. Skeleton chariots. Our local why did our local recruitment go down? It was 3, but now it's 2. I'm not actually sure how that works. Let's go with the worship of Asap. Maybe it's Asap. I think it's Asap. Look at that. -10, +5, minus. Oh man, it's gonna be close. If we get a rebellion, we're finished. We're finished. Hey, we got a skeleton chariot building. That's great. What else do we want? Probably another obelisk, I would say. So let's get that thing going. Let's upgrade our city as well. Wow. Talk about cutting it close, huh, folks? Very close. We've met Karak Azul. Let's buddy up with the dwarves. That's another faction that if we were to fight right now, they would just kill us. There's no way we can fight against armored units.
My throng stands ready. Do not buy
We can't trade. We can't non-aggro, but they are starting to like us a little bit more because we're killing vampires. So we'll revisit them. One thing I really like about the Tomb Kings is that they're almost completely neutral with the rest of the world. So there's no like heavy aversion penalty. So we can. It's very easy to buddy up, even on legendary with kroq-gar and Teotihuacan down there. I found. So hopefully that plays into our favor as it develops. Because as I said, if we go to war with any of those factions, we might as well just quit. So, okay. I think we're ready to continue our campaign here. Great. We've got our cavalry focus for 8 turns. That's going to come in handy, maybe. And we're +6 on the public order, just shy of a game-ending rebellion. That's amazing. Resetra, on the other hand, looking not so hot over there. Can we leave the city? Yes, we can. Let's get moving. More chariot. We need more chariot, damn it. And that gives us room for a bunch of skeletons. You know what? I think 4 chariot is enough. Let's actually stay with that and start getting some linemen. Yeah, we've got 4 chariots and some cavalry. So that's going to work just fine. 5 turns to our next lord, which is great. We're going to need a garrison so that we can work on our public order. Next turn, we should have another obelisk up, which is going to really help this public order. Oh, man, we're cutting it close, aren't we? Okay, moving on. Okay, our priest is level 2. What can we do? Replenish troops. That's pretty awesome. But I think I kind of want to get some of these debuffs, which is going to be instrumental in the battles to come. Let's just go into Marak there. No, let's just go fast mode. More skeleton. Can we tax us yet? Yep, let's start bringing that money in. Oh, man. Super close. Okay, next turn. Here we come. Okay, let's continue our journey here. What's the best route if we're going to Resetra? We want to go this way? Okay. Next turn, it's going to have a rebellion. Not good. More skeletons. The reason I'm getting almost entirely skeleton spearmen is solely because they're melee defense. See, those ones have 22 and these ones have 30. Both units, you'll notice, are utterly incapable of doing literally anything. So the melee defense is all I want. I want them to stand there and die while the chariots maneuver and the archers kill stuff. That's pretty much their sole job. That's it. Lamia, we're level 2. What can we do? We can get some diamonds. I think I'm going to go ahead and get the Charnel Plaza because when your income is 305, 50 is looking pretty sweet. So I want all the income we can possibly squeeze out of every region we can get so we can actually get into the late game so that, you know, we can fight basic things like orcs and stuff. Okay, next turn, here we come. Capture Resetra. Okay, well, it's under siege by probably something incredibly stupid nasty. But we'll see what it looks like when we get a little bit closer. Just as a side note, I haven't really gone over, like, the mortuary cult or anything like that. I'm assuming you're at least somewhat familiar with the game if you're watching, like, a legendary playthrough of Tomb Kings. So I don't want to bore you with all the details. Let's get closer. What are we looking at? Tomb Guard, Isabti Greatbows, Tomb Scorpions, and who knows what else. Yeah, that's completely insane. But let's get a little closer and just keep an eye on it. We'll see what status they're in when they take Resetra. If it's possible, maybe we could starve them out or something. I don't know, but we'll see what we could do if we could do it. 2 more turns to our next lord. That's really good news. Let's continue. Okay, what do we got? Leadership for all infantry or 40 canopic jars or canopic? I think it's canopic. Tough choice, but 10 turns of super leadership and casualty replenishment rate. It's hard to turn it down. We're not going to be using these jars for really anything for quite a while. We're just keeping an eye on that.
High Queen
Can we, like,
Khalida.
do something cool? Guess we could channel. Sure, let's channel.
Magic.
Get a little closer though.
My faith in you wanes.
Gosh, how in the world would we ever kill that? They could like carve through our entire army. 8 versus
Is
20.
mine.
Alright, we'll keep an eye on it. I don't think they'll attack us, probably. Maybe, I don't know. I think it's time for diamonds, perhaps. Maybe not. We haven't even started trading yet. What about Karak Azul? Are they up for it? Yes. Not quite. But that's a good start. Buddying up with the dwarves. We haven't seen kroq-gar yet. Usually he comes in and settles the Doomglade, and that's when we meet him. We'll find out. It could be Teotihuacan. They do it too. I'm tempted to just go for the funerary district. Actually, let's do it. I want more money. We need the money flow right now. Next turn, new army. That's good news. Let's do it. Great. Our next army is coming out really soon. Let's go with the... Let's go with the melee attack and defense for the chariots and the Nehekhara warriors whenever we get around to having those. They're super expensive to get those, so I don't really like buying them when... Usually I'll take them if we get like... If we capture a city with an upgraded barracks. That's what I prefer. Okay, things are really going nicely over there. Let's go ahead and get our next lord started. What are we looking at? Aggressive and wrathful. Bonus versus infantry. Plus 10. Well, that's, you know, I'd really prefer something else, but we'll take that for now. One thing that's nice is that each one of these kings is immortal right from the get-go. So if you lose them, which, I mean, Tomb Kings are pretty much designed around losing entire armies, like, constantly, which, it's kind of cool, but at the same time, it's really annoying. But it's not really tenable in Legendary. In my opinion, but we're gonna try it anyway. It's, you know, we'll make it work for us. Let's get 2 chariots. Let's get some skeletons going. Sure. And that's really gonna lock down the public order here for now. So I'm happy about that. And we're gonna start thinking about attacking these orcs soon-ish, because Queek is in here too. We're gonna be fighting some Skaven early on, which works for me.
Bring me Neferata's head.
Oh yeah, they're getting bigger and nastier. That's not what I wanted. It might not be possible to fight them, but we'll see.
We asp.
We'll keep hanging around. That's all we can really do right now. There is going to be a little bit of a lull just to set you up for the right expectation. So let's blast through these turns. Okay, just like I thought, kroq-gar settles the Doomglade. Let's reach out to him and see if we can arrange anything. Not quite yet. But he's liking us a little bit more. I think CA might have adjusted the great power thing too. But I never really looked this early in the game because I don't really get into the diplomacy much. Except for when your army sucks. Okay. Dwarves, come on, dwarves.
No way.
Well,
Betray your king.
Hyro Titans, Scorpions, lots of Tomb Guard. Your Shabti with great bows. There's nope. It's just not gonna happen. Well,
Mine will.
that just means the Lizardmen are gonna move in with something powerful and take it themselves. That's too bad. Let's leave There's no point in hanging around there. It's too much dangerous. We're still recruiting with King Hatip here. More skellies. Let's get some warriors too. Why not? And I think we're going to be considering war with these orcs sooner rather than later, which is going to bring us in proximity with the Skaven. That's not going to be super fun, I don't think. Actually, it's going to be really fun once we start driving over with all our chariots. Okay, next turn. All right. It looks like the Highborn of Khemri follower gets added to like every single king. Oh, buildings damaged in Libaris. Oh, okay, that's not bad. Let's go and repair all that up. Our income's moving along slowly. King Hatip, let's keep working on skeleton. Oh man, we really need more skeleton stuff. 2,000 for another chariot. Oh man. I guess we're just gonna have to save up for it. Can't say I'm happy about it. Level 3 with our priest. Let's see, the enfeebling foe is just a regular hex. It's not an AoE. I think, right? I'm really bad at reading these spells for some reason. Extended effector. I thought they had more AoE stuff. Did it get nerfed? Or am I just dumb? I'm probably just dumb. Target enemy. Target enemy. Oh, okay, it's the withering that is AoE. And then of course, okay. Let's go with the withering. Or then again, the enfeebling foe is pretty awesome. Let's take that for now. For those high value targets, oh, there are so many orcs in there. So many orcs. We're gonna need our other guy for sure. Let's get some more skeletons going. We'll come in there with 2 full stacks and just do it bloody style. And we're gonna hold off so we can get more archer chariots and then pass off stuff to our other guys so we have a lot of chariots in both armies. That sounds good to me. And next turn. Red Fangs have been destroyed because orcs are moving in next door. That's very bad. If orcs declare, if the greenskins themselves declare war at us, that could be the end. We'll see. Be at war with Arachnos in 6 turns. I believe that might be the case. But we're still recruiting like crazy. Just more skeletons. It's all we could do. It's all we could do. It's so awful. We're still saving up for that next level chariot building, and I guess we're just gonna go ahead and entomb beneath the sands just to have something going. New technology, let's go with the charge bonus for our chariots. That's gonna be nice. We first upgraded the damage application, and now we're gonna be upgrading the charge damage itself. That's gonna be a lot of extra charge bonus too. That's pretty great. Look how much ammo the archer chariots have. They just like fire until the end of time. I like it. Okay, I think we're already on to the next turn. All we're doing is waiting for more skeletons. And then we're on to war with the Skaven, probably. That's gonna be a bloody affair, I think. Why though? I've played several times and I only managed to get Resetra once. So I wouldn't expect it too much, but it can happen. Next turn, here we go. Okay, 19 out of 20, let's move in. Yep, public order's looking pretty swell. Look at all these damn skeletons we have. Let's take one more spear, I guess. Marok, you're ready to upgrade. But I think I want to just go for the next level chariot building so we can have more chariots. I really hope the dwarves are fighting back. The dwarves got a little bit nerfed in the last patch. And now I'm hoping that they aren't too nerfed. I haven't seen the overall results of the dwarves now, but I really don't want to be fighting against all greenskins. Then again, it could be worse. Could be worse.
Let's see what you have
Can
to
we
say.
trade yet?
Sure.
Yes, we can. That's very good news. How about kroq-gar? Is he ready to pal around? Not quite. Not quite. But we're starting to go back to neutral with him, which is super scary. 344 for a small gift is not bad. Let's go ahead and butter him up a bit. Yes, we're gonna smear butter all over his scales. We're gonna feed Grimlock the choicest meats. And I think next turn, we're probably going to make a move on... You just know that this is an entire stack of orc boys. 20 out of 20 orc boys, 9 out of 20 orc boys, and maybe 1 goblin. Man. Plus the city garrison of what? Big boss, big guns. It's gonna be a bloodbath. I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end the turn. I'm gonna take a quick intermission, make some tea. I'm gonna probably uninstall that the reskin mod, and then we'll be right back in the action. Public order -8, diplomatic relations, or growth plus 20, penalty to diplomat. Oh, I think we're gonna have to go with lost to the desert. That's, I don't know about that. I can't see what we're looking at right now. But the plus 10 might be enough to swing kroq-gar and Teotihuaca over to our side, which we desperately need to secure our survival for at least another 50 turns or something. So let's do it. Plus 2, how long? It lasts for 10 turns. Man, that is brutal. But I think we're going to be okay. As soon as we leave, though, our public order is going to start plummeting once we go to fight in Granite Massif. That's just the way it's going to be. Yeah. Okay, let's take a brief intermission. I will be right back. Okay, we're back. I thought about it while I was boiling up some water, and I think I want to wait another turn so that we get our charge bonus for the chariots before we make a move. This is a lot of orcs, and the only way we're going to win is chariot destruction. It's the only way. Looking at our funds, I'm strongly... Because our public order is going to plummet the second we make a move. I think I'm gonna hold off. I was thinking on upgrading the pure or the obelisk, but I don't know yet. Let's just wait. Let's just wait and see what the orcs do. Here we go. Great buffs all around. Ooh, hey, that kind of counteracts our current predicament very well. And it looks like kroq-gar was able to use his OP lizardmen to take Resetra against all T5 units stack. That's cool. Let's hit him up. Not quite, but he is starting to like us more. Let's just keep checking over and over. One thing that's nice is that other half stack of orcs, they tunneled away. Maybe to go attack something, I don't know, but this is our chance. Let's go for this. Armor and damage for chariots is great. Are we ready to do this? This is going to be a massive battle.
Focus.
No, let's do it this order. We move in here and we move in here.
Sacrifice them to Asa.
Like I thought, one big enormous stack of orc boys. This is going to be a close fight. No doubt about it. This is going to be a very close fight. Let's do it.
For Asa.
Alright. Not the worst battlefield. Our reinforcements are actually in a good spot. It's one thing I don't really like about the Tomb Kings is that they like almost completely rely on reinforcements, and sometimes the reinforcements work in a way that just make it so you lose. Just definitely make it so you lose. Let's start here in the back a little bit so that our reinforcements have time to catch up and at least meet our line while the orcs are coming at us. I think maybe something a little bit. Where's the edge over there? That's because their battle line is going to be like from one end to the other. No joke. Let's get our skeletons up there. Khalida with the skeletons for now. Because she has a really cool aura. Yes. So sticking next to the archers is going to be a pretty damaging affair. Chariots. Cavalry. Or snakery. And let's, oh, who's that? That's our priest. Let's get him over there. Okay, let's start. Look at that nonsense. Reinforcements are entering the field, though. All boys except for what? 2 big uns and a goblin unit? Looks like it. This is gonna be a bloodbath, friends. This is gonna be a bloodbath. Let's start moving in the skeleton warriors. Something like that. Start coming out with our own battle line here. Look at that. Guess we'll throw some skeletons over there too. 2 more chariots. And the king right in the middle, I guess. Oh, wow. Beautiful. Hopefully they can get there in time. It looks like they're going to get there sort of in time. Actually, maybe not. Let's pull the line back. Let's pull our own line back. Let's get the chariots in position. Let's actually get them out here. This is gonna have to be microed pretty well to win, because orc boys could kill 1,000 skeletons. I wish I had more archer chariots so I can go out there and just start harassing them and breaking up their formation. Look at this battle line. Have you ever seen anything like it till the Tomb Kings patch? I don't think so. Let's get on these boys. Let's pivot. Lots of stuff on these boys. Let's start trying to sneak around here. Chariots, move all the way around. Okay, let's get around here with our own soldiers. Why are archers? I don't know. They're being silly. I probably forgot to move them back somehow. Okay, chariots, let's go. I probably should have brought them out a little bit sooner, but I didn't. That was a mistake. What are these big guns? Yes, they are. Get out of there. Let's just drive through. Go around. Let's get on top of these goblins and stuff. Come on. Chariots are screwing around. Let's get behind him. Like this. I'm gonna save the Ushabti for a critical moment, I think. The spit literally does no damage. I think it's bugged. Let's get the chariots here in the rear. Start really breaking their morale if we can. Lots of damage going out over there. We're just gonna have to hold on over here, which it looks like we are just by superior tactics. These chariots are messing up their archers really bad. Where's our... Okay, let's get these over here. More chariot this way. Those are big guns. Let's just get out of there and let the swordsman handle it. Snakes, get around the side. Archers doing tons of damage. Let's get them on those big guns. Come on, chariots, get out. Let's get these ones in over here. Over here, that'll be good. Let's bring some spearmen back. Some spearmen, we gotta roll up their line a little bit. Arrows are butchering those big guns badly. These things sounds like they're like a starting up Model T car. It sounds just weird. Okay, archers, let's get in a better position. How are we doing over here? We're winning. We're definitely winning. Let's get around the side. Can we get our king in there? Yeah, he's moving. Great. Over here, looks good. Chariots in the rear. Are these chariots? Yes, they are. Get in the rear. Let's get these out. More chariot. Archers moving in position. Khalida, stay with them so they get super cool bonuses. Where's our priest? You know, I've been forgetting to use our priest this whole time. How silly of me. Start casting stuff. Orc boys. I don't know. Let's debuff some of those boys. Who is that? Oh, that's... Oh, Serpentine. Let's start getting some of this stuff in the rear. What is that? Get over here. You guys over here as well. So many unit cards. Kill them. Let's get in the rear here. More magic. Man, when we get, what is it, Pit of Shades? That's gonna be awesome. I love Pit of Shades. I'm sure you do too, probably. Wow, there it is. There is the victory. I don't think I could have played that any better except for casting more magic here and there. But I think forgoing the magic and instead focusing intensely on chariot micro probably was a lot better. You could only do so many things. But damn, that's what I call a victory.
Asaf is beloved.
All in all, I think we did pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. Let's go ahead and take the city for ourselves.
I claim this tomb.
You know, that's not bad. Wound recovery time in case the worst happens.
High Queen Khalida.
Let's get that one more point in the sun-scorched bones. That's gonna come in handy. There we go. Now we have some defensive stats that is like, you know, not too bad.
Bow.
Let's pick up these two because we took over a new barracks. Very nice.
Attend your king, slave.
And King Hatep. I suppose we could just get... Ooh, yeah, let's start picking up some archers for him. And in Lamia, I think I want to upgrade...
The day of awakening comes.
I think I want to do that. So let's prepare for it. I want to get as many discounts as we can because our money is awful. And did we talk to kroq-gar this turn? Not quite. But we're getting there. We really need some more cash. I want to attack the Skaven pretty soon.
I alone shall
But
restore
let me tell you what's going to happen. We're going to go and we're going to siege Carrick Orud. And then stacks of Skaven are going to come and ambush us while we're doing that. So we might need to make a move on the lesser areas like Mount Arachnos and hope they don't have walls. And then we'll dance around Karagor and hopefully save it for last or something like that. Because we can't siege it while we're being ambushed. Because that when we get ambushed by Skaven, we can bring all the stacks we want. It's not going to help. That's where the trouble is. Okay, so we're going to save that for next turn. And I guess that's it. Right? Yes. Right? Yes.
My death must
Queek wants
unnerve you.
peace, but no, because he's on our hit list. Ooh, cash. Yes, we want cash. Let's upgrade Lamia. It's tempting to get to the Nehekhara warriors, but it's such a ripoff. Even with the 10%, I'd much rather just win these buildings and get some Ushabti and maybe squeeze in some more chariots. I want more archer chariots in our main army because, I mean, they just, as they're driving around, they're just shooting arrows the whole time. And those arrows do, yeah, 55 damage with 54 ammo. Over the course of the battle, that adds up. I think I had one battle where one of my chariots got like 700 kills against the Skaven. That's coming up.
Liberus shall rise again.
Okay, let's get Hatep moving back to replenish and rebuild. More archers was great. And Lamia is going to take a couple of turns. We need quality armies if we're going to move in on the Skaven. So we're gonna try and blast through a couple of turns here. We'll do, I don't know. I'm very hesitant about jumping on the Skaven and then getting wrecked and they move in on us because clan rats can tear us to pieces, never mind storm vermin and stuff like that. Okay. Looks good. Our priest is level 4. I like that. Penumbral pendulum. That costs a lot of magic. I don't know about that one yet. Enfeebling foe could be pretty helpful against targets of opportunity. Wow, that's nice. Let's just go for the withering so that we can do area of effect on it. That armor bonus or malice is going to be extremely helpful for when we're driving like a mass chariot charge right into a big block and we drop this on it right beforehand. Look at that leadership and armor. That's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. Let's get over to Marek. We'll work on that public order while we replenish. And we're saving up money mostly so we can build that up as soon as physically possible. We need strong units. I don't think there's anything more special we could get. The carrion, they're okay. I tried using them once and the archers they fought just killed them in melee. Their leadership is so poor that as soon as they land, they're already like breaking because they're usually far behind enemy lines. So maybe if there's like a ton of them, but just one, nah, not worth it. Let's stick to the plan and move on. Okay, looks good. Get a little bit of public order bonus. Do we need that? Let's turn off the taxes here. Because our loss to the desert debuff is going to cause a rebellion if we leave. How are we doing? We've got all that great stuff. Let's work on the second dynasty. I really want another army. We don't need another hero just yet. At this stage, mostly the armies are good for just maintaining public order. I know it sounds silly, but, you know. 500 a turn. I kind of want to put in for an upgrade at Morocco so we can get another income building. But we could also save up for Liberos. More income would be really nice. I don't think we need it just yet, though. We just need Ushabti. I'm tempted to build another one of these in a tier 3, like if we upgrade Liberos, so we can get another Ushabti building. For now, see, Khalida's in good shape. King Hatip, let's get him moving back. -5. We're not spending anything now, so let's go over this. And then after that, we'll upgrade and then turn it back again. Okay, Khalida, just wait for Hatip, and then we'll maybe go venturing out to attack Mount Arachnos, maybe? We can't attack Karagorod, the town garrison's too strong. And the Skaven ambushes are also very potent. Okay. Let's see, we can get more skeleton archer chariots.
Attend your king, slaves.
Let's do kind of a switcheroo.
Obey me.
Let's get some skeleton archer chariots in this army. Let's get closer first, and then let's do it. And then we'll deliver them to Khalida on her way out. Yeah, we have to be very careful here. So it is going to be slow going. I apologize about that, but you know what? This is not easy, and a single mistake will end the campaign. Let's sprinkle kroq-gar with a little bit of cash. And move on. Great. Cavalry focus, gonna come in handy, and I want to check. Let's see, building browser, where's our Ushabti? Damn, they do not have siege attacker. The only way to get it is to get a screaming skull catapult, which is a bit pricey. I'm not sure how into that price I am. Let's definitely get that going. The gemstones could make us a little bit of extra money too. Can we hit up kroq-gar? There we go. There we go. That's gonna bring relations up really high. I like that. 600 income, pretty bad. Ushabti are on the way. We need something strong. Oh, the gems. Do we really want to do gems? Let's make the exchange before we do anything. Okay, Khalida, you leave. You come on down. Let's hand over the normal ones. Let's hand over the archers. And then go home. And, okay, you're full up on units. 4 chariots, that's good. 4 archer chariots, that's good. Let's start moving. I don't know about this at all. This could be a huge mistake.
Soon we travel.
If I was playing myself, I would be hanging back and not getting crazy. Let's do it. Let's get the gems. It should help our trade income a little bit. I think. If anything, I mean, we need the gems anyway for our own Mortuary cult thing. Alright. Alright, here we go, next turn. And then we'll think about what we're gonna do here. Okay, if I sound a little different, a whole day has passed. I ran out of time recording last night, so we're gonna just, we're resuming right at the bottom of this turn. I did install a mod that changes the lighting of the battlefield and reduces the post-processing effects, so I think, hopefully, the frame rate will clear up in some of these big battles. Alright, so I was thinking about dealing with Queek. He's got 3 settlements, right? And probably 10,000 clan rats. We can't fight that. We can't. Not especially because if there were any other faction, I would say we have 2 stacks. However, with Skaven, they're just going to ambush us and pick us off one by one. And they're going to outnumber us while they do it. So it's not going to happen. Not yet. Not yet. I want to get Ushabti and maybe one more Ushabti building just in one of these cities. And then when we roll in, we'll have 2 Ushabti, which it sounds small, but it's going to make a massive difference. Another thing I want to do is...
Bring me Neferata's head.
I was thinking about getting rid of these 2, but I don't want to just dump them. Because the chariots do way more damage than they do at this stage. We don't really need armor piercing. And I mean, honestly, this unit is very bad. Let's just be honest here. The stalkers are pretty good, but there's no large units. I think what I want to do overall is just cross through and see what's on the other side and maybe do some conquering down there. Get some more desert provinces that are suitable climate. And then when we're prepared, we can come in and take the in-between areas and see what works with that. So let's just get moving here. It's tempting to march stance, but I don't know if I want to do that. Can we get our Numas? What do they have? 2 settlements. You know what? We might go to war with them.
My harem.
They don't have any allies, so I think we might step in and just take that province, and then we'll have a little bit more to work with and more income above all things. That's what we really need going. I think we're gonna wait to upgrade Marak maybe or Liberos. If we get Liberos, then we're gonna be able to get another one of those things. I think that is our plan, and of course we're gonna hang out in the Granite Massif working on the public order until this goes away. So that's the plan. Let's execute. Let's continue. Wow, we're moving really slow, aren't we? Let's get our priest back in there and maybe start marching. We gotta just get out of the mountains there. It's slowing us down. I'd move on and take... Oh, wow, look at that. They have one of those things there. That means they might have Ushabti in their army. We'll go and check out Numas. I'd rather get a jump and take the capital first. I don't know where it is. It's got to be over here somewhere. I'd rather just jump them while they're on the capital and then get it done all at once. We'll see how that works out for us. Question is Marak or Liberos? I think we're going to go for Liberos. Yeah, we'll just... It only takes 2 growth, and we'll have the money by the time we have the growth. So that'll work just fine. 2 more turns on that public order. We're going to be okay. Can we start taxing here? Yeah, let's start squeezing out a little bit of extra money where we can. And next turn, I know we're passing them by. You know, Queek went to war with the dwarves down there. It does mean all his Skaven are probably moving south. It's an interesting thought. Let's keep exploring out here. There's Numas, with almost no garrison at all. But who knows what could be
Khalida.
lying in wait out there. I don't know. Let's go to the next turn and see what there is. You know, maybe we ought to... 4 turns for Shabti globally. I think we'll just hold off. Next turn. Greenskins confederate another faction. I'm gonna go out on a limb and assume that CA probably got overzealous on their nerfing to the dwarves, and now it's just gonna be all orcs all the time. Could be. Could very well be the case.
We ask. Bring me.
Let's get a little closer to Numas here. We do not see anything nearby. I don't even know where their army went.
The climate is irrelevant.
No garrison whatsoever. Does this seem a little too good to be true to you guys over there at home? It certainly seems like it to me, but I don't think I want to pass it up. If we can sneak into the city...
Beloved of Ansel.
Can we destroy walls with the priest? Hinder replenishment, no. If we could just walk in, we can hold the walls against them when they try and retake it. I think we're gonna do that. They have no friends. It says their strength rank is like way on the bottom, so maybe they lost a big battle recently.
Catch them!
Let's start with a battering ram and then some towers.
Vengeance!
Mainly, I want to have at least one siege item prepared in case an army marches in next turn. And then we can just go at it with just the battering ram. That seems pretty legit to me. Let's get on our way over here to Qatar so we can take that at the same time. How about no taxes there in the granite mat? Oh, man. I don't know if that's going to work. I think we're going to have to turn around and go home. That's definitely not going to work. The Skaven corruption's too strong. Even with the -8 thing gone. Yeah. We might just want to abandon the settlement. It's not making us money. We could just tear all this stuff down and move the money elsewhere. That actually sounds good. The Skaven will probably resettle it after it gets raised. And we won't have to focus all of our stuff on it, but it is a nice place to replenish in between. But I'm thinking we're going to abandon the Granite Massif in favor of moving on into the desert. Let's do it. Let's tear all this stuff down. We're going to get a lot of cash out of it. Liberus, one more turn, I think, with you. Let's upgrade our cash building because we're about to have a lot more, so we might as well start squeezing more money. Okay, I think we're ready for the next turn. Okay, yeah, we got a ton of cash from tearing that stuff down. We can actually upgrade our own barracks. But I'm not sure I see the appeal in that yet. We could get a Screaming Skull catapult, which would help get us through these sieges faster. Or what? Or not a whole lot else. I guess we can go for the cavalry building, but honestly, these look at those melee attack stats. It's just awful. It's bad. It's very bad. Not sure what we're going to do in the late game. Probably all constructs, I would guess, is what you have to do. I don't know. We'll see. We could use one of these. But ultimately, we're going to need this money probably to do some develop work over here. Let's go ahead and take our level on the priest. Let's upgrade that withering. Awesome. Area of effect. Gonna be super helpful. And let's just walk towards Quitar. Yep, they're recruiting.
My faith in you wanes.
Yeah, that's why I wanted to move in on that for sure. And I think, what do we have? One more turn just for a pair of siege towers. I think that'll help get a grip on the city.
At last, vengeance.
Yeah, let's just get one pair of siege towers. It's only one more turn, and the Numas armies are not on the horizon, which means they probably don't have any. We're holding off on Marak. I want to get Liberos all the way upgraded. I want lots of Ushabti. And then we'll move in on Queek and probably silence him before he gets wildly out of control. I do not want that, like, splitting our lands. It's not going to work. Next turn. Karak Azul wants a defensive alliance. Seems like an awful idea. Like they're going to try and drag us into a war with all the greenskins. So I'm going to say no. Okay. Enemy hero agent success chance? Hell no. Let's just bury him. Good lord. No thank you on that one. Liberus, ready for that upgrade? We've got our discount thing going. Let's do it. Still have a good amount of cash, but we're going to need it very soon, I think. And lots of Tomb Kings are recruiting in Qatar. Why don't we do our... Well, you know what? This is just going to be an auto-calc for sure. Yeah, let's just auto-calc this. There's no... I didn't think we were just going to auto-calc it. Of course we are. Let's just occupy.
More secrets reveal themselves.
Hey, all right. We got our crypt barracks back that we tore down in the Granite Massif. And we got some income, too. That'll come in handy, I think. Springs of Eternal Life is held by the Dune Kingdoms.
Welcome. Behold my greatness.
The Dune Kingdoms have no friends either, so they could be next on the chopping block for us. Yeah, this is looking good. If we can expand into the desert and really get some industry going, it's going to work out really nicely for us, I think. Let's take Root Marcher. We really need that speed. And in Numas, what are we going to do here? It's tempting to get a new Shabti, but I don't... Let's just drop those skeletons and get some more spears. We'll just hang out in Numas for now, and King Hatip can move in. Oh man, we're gonna have to fight this battle, apparently. 3 Tomb Kings, a Tomb Prince. Oh, I got a mod that adds the Tomb Prince to the garrisons. I guess that was a bug. So... yeah, and I mean, let's face it, the Tomb King garrisons are really, really bad, so... Okay, let's take it to the field. Wow, look at this backdrop. Can we, like... yeah, look how cool that is. Can I... no, I can't go up any higher. Oh, the Tomb King cities and stuff are just the coolest. Super cool. Okay. And we're hopefully gonna see a noticeable increase in the FPS because of the post-processing nonsense that they introduced in Warhammer 2, I guess. This game ran perfectly in Warhammer 1, and then I don't know what they did, but does not run the best for me anymore. Let's get Mr. King over there. I want 2 chariots on this side and 2 chariots on that side. I guess we're already prepared for battle here. There's going to be some reinforcements and stuff. Are they coming at us? Probably. We have the archers. But we are in a bit of a ditch, aren't we? Let's go ahead and press up. Listen to those war horns. Oh yeah, I think that frame rate has really gone up a lot. I like it. Okay, so we've got some Ushabti in there that we cannot allow to live. Let's creep up a little bit more. Archers, kill those Ushabti. Chariots, get around. What are those? Horsemen? Let's get some spears on them. Let's pull back our swords. Whatever. We'll get in there. Spears, swords. Swords and spears. Let's get around the side with the chariots. What? Come on. I swear, I'm really having some weird chariot issues. Okay, the Ushabti are taking massive damage from our focus fire. That's great. Let's start getting in here with our spearmen. Are these just skeleton warriors? Alright, let's go after those archers. What? I mean, what are they doing? Can anyone tell me what these chariots are doing? It's totally bonkers. Chariots are moving in. Hopefully. Let's get in here. Let's get in there. Chase those down. Nope, we're still shooting Ushabti with arrows. It needs to be done. These skeleton archers are just fantastic. I mean, look at that focus fire. Oh, the frame rate has just been completely fixed. I'll put the mod in the link below if you have the same problems. Look at all those Ushabti, they just fall apart. That is so cool. Okay, let's get some chariots in here. We're behind them. Let's get more chariot over there, and these ones can come around. Yeah, we're knocking those archers all around, no problem. Chariots driving straight into the masses. That's a glorious thing. Those archers are done for. Is that just some Tomb King? It looks like it. It looks like some, oh, those are Nehekhara horsemen. They're not just normal horses. Okay. Oh, let's go in there. Get our chariot back. More chariot action over there. Looking good. The kings are tough. That's for sure. They're going to kill a couple of our units. Yep, that's just going to happen. What is it? Oh, hey, wait a minute. They get multiple Ushabti because they have multiple units on the field? That must be what's happening. That is how... Wait. I don't know about that one, folks. I don't think they only had 500 enemy... Or how many... Doesn't it take... Yeah, you have to lose 500 to get Ushabti, but I don't think their other armies had 500. Did they? I don't know. Let's get some spears over here. We need some spears on these Ushabti. Let's get the archers out of there now. Just to hold the Ushabti down while they melt away. Oh, those are the summoned ones. The Ushabti we killed when they started out as that. Of course. Of course. Mostly it's just these Tomb Kings, so let's go ahead and get out our own Ushabti. Come on, archers, get out. We might have to end up fast forwarding here because it's just going to be a matter of killing these Tomb Kings. Yeah, what is that? Sochum? Okay. Let's just fast forward. It's just hero killing time. Look at that hyper accurate skeletal fire right on top of his head, raining. It's gonna take a hot minute. Let's get some spears over there. There we go, that's the end. They're all dead. Great. The city is ours.
The day of awakening comes.
Very nice. Decent cash. All things considered. A war banner? Is this... It's probably crappy, right? Well, I guess for Tomb Kings, you know, it can't be the worst. Let's give it to our lord. Sure.
Occupy it in my name.
There it is. Numus is destroyed. Just like that, a 1-2 punch. Let's pick up some more skeletons and work on that sun-scorched bones. Public order is not the best, but it should like recover almost instantly. I think we'll keep the growth building for now and then tear it down pretty quick once we get to the next level there. We're gonna have to move in on the Dune Kingdoms. I don't know who's... Oh, I bet you the Dune Kingdoms is what's attacking Ksabar there. Is it?
Mansley wanes and mostly waxes.
Or Carrick Zorn or Queek. I don't think it's Queek though. It's probably not Queek. Queek's dealing with the dwarves. Okay, well, our income is going up. So that's good. Are we gonna spend any of it? I don't think so. I don't think so, not just yet. Let's end the turn and see what happens.
Your prestige grows.
Lovely. A little bit of a cash injection there. And the Narcotic Brotherhood was killed by the Dune Kingdoms. Okay. We gotta do something about these guys. I really like the models for the cities. The whole like pyramid and like the little... I don't know. I think it's really nice. It looks very nice. It's just nice. I gotta say, I do not like all these savage orcs in our lands, but I don't think I'm ready to just jump on them and have a dual war. Are they buddies with green skins? No. Then again, we might be pretty effective against them. But I really want to kind of consolidate all these desert regions and special locations.
High Queen Khalida.
With Khalida, how close? We're 8 turns away from our next army.
Nehekhara.
We don't have a particularly special building yet.
Calls.
I think King Hatip will go into Numas and guard it. Probably. Maybe we should get at least just like one Screaming Skull catapult. I don't know. It's a tough choice. Some of these early limited fund battles. What's their strength rank?
Do you decide?
40.
If it is within my vast power, I shall make.
And he's only gonna get stronger. Meanwhile, these guys, strength 10. What the hell's vampiric? Huh. Interesting. I am frozen by indecision, so I apologize for that. Assuming the Dune Kingdoms doesn't already have like god tier constructs and stuff, I feel like they might be the ones we want to fight. But I might want to wait 8 whole turns. 8 whole turns so that we can build up Liberus, get another Ushabti, get a 3rd army building.
Mine will.
That seems like something I want to do. It really does. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna have to just blast right by it, but I think that's the way to go. The question is, should I just save all my money or should I go for some Tomb Guard? or the Screaming Skull Catapult. Why do I have to be indecisive right now? This is not good.
The goddess wills it.
Legions rise.
Okay, I think what we're gonna do is move King Hotip over.
Begin,
Let's do an exchange. I don't want these units. They're just not useful at this moment. I guess we'll just switch them for... No, let's switch them for the Skeleton Warriors.
Patience. We have eternity.
Nehekhara rises.
Okay, Hotip's looking good. We'll set him on the path to Numis.
Bring me Neferata's head.
And with Khalida... we might go to the border and start globally recruiting some Ushabti. And I guess that might just have to do it. I want to just keep an eye on these guys, and we'll stay in the vicinity in case the orcs get crazy on us. Oh man, these orcs are like begging for a fight. They are just begging for a fight.
Fully badass. High Queen Khalida.
These damn orcs. Let's just hang out where we are.
We learn.
We'll entomb and drop these, or one skeleton for now, and go with an Ushabti. Oh man, what an awesome unit to have.
The climate
Well,
is
I mean, their stats are really bad, but we're gonna have to focus our necrotech and some technologies to get it a little bit into a good spot, and of course, our lord's abilities. Let's upgrade Marak. Yeah, things are coming along in the Devil's Backbone over here. And I think I might want to work on this quell. I'm tempted to tear that down.
High Queen
Do we have other
Khalida.
archers? We have 8 out of 8 archers. No, I think we should build this up. Some Nehekhara warriors are going to be pretty great when we go to war with the Skaven. They're going to be a lot better than a shield wall. These guys are actually going to be able to stand a bit of a chance against the clan rats. And whenever we have the money, we can squeeze out some Tomb Guard as well. Why not? Let's do that. Seems legit. Seems legit. We're going to lose the Granite Massif to a Skaven rebellion soon, but that's fine. Why don't we squeeze some last cash out of it? Sure. Another 38 bucks. All right. Next turn. Huik really wants that a non-aggression pact, but I do not want to give it to him. Nope. Okay, the Skaven rebellion's here. Oh no, he died. Oh no. Oh, looks like we have Cetra the Imperishable meme right over there. Why don't we hit him up? Oh, we can't trade because we don't have the Skaven lands yet. But they all like us, so I don't think we're gonna have too many problems dealing with them because we're Khalida and they like us. Seems fine. Income is really starting to go up now that Cetra killed those orcs. Let's upgrade our obelisk there. I want to get at least this moving in a positive direction, even if it's a little bit, so next time some sort of doomsday public order event happens, we're going to be prepared. And next turn. Okay, King Hotep's working on his, you know, his, what do you call it? He's got a stiff backhand. Liberus. Let's put in for another building for Ushabti. With 2 of these suckers, I will feel less worried about wading into the masses of rats that are in the hills. Same with another 2 Nehekhara warriors. Yes.
Focus.
Yes, this is a good thing. I think we're gonna make a move on Queek actually before we move down down here. Mainly because we could probably trust these Tomb Kings a little more than we can trust Queek. And I don't want Queek to get too powerful. I want a bridge here so that we can start doing some trade out here. That's the goal. Right? Yeah, that's the goal. Next turn, here we come. Greenskins get a wog and another confederation. I don't think we're going to join any of those wars just yet. Looks like our priest is level 6. I wouldn't mind another rank in the Withering for those discounts. Let's do that. This spell is such a great spell. Especially for our, like, our total and absolute lack with, armor-piercing attacks.
Answer your queen.
Can we get more Nehekhara warriors? Yes, we can. Let's drop 2 more skeletons and pick up those guys.
Rise again.
Looking good. Marak upgrades. What do we want to do with that? Iron? Or more open graves? Or walls? Or cash? Cash seems nifty. But we're okay on the money. The walls might be nice. But I mean, what do we get? Skeletons? We do get it 1 Ushabti with a level 2. Which would be 2 Ushabti. I mean, these garrisons are just pathetic. It's probably not worth even investing in it. Maybe. I think we'll just go with the money. We could always tear it down and do something else later, but these things pay for themselves pretty darn quick.
Bring me Nehekhara.
1 more turn on Khalida, and we're going to start heading back. One thing I'm worried about is that kroq-gar went to war with Queek, which means that he is going to start taking these territories, and I cannot think of something worse than that. It's just very bad if that starts happening. Let's get moving with our other army. I want to go and resettle the Granite Massif if we can, because I do not want kroq-gar doing that.
Is it hot?
I do not want that. And he can hold there while Khalida moves in on Karak Orud, I think. Next turn, here we come. Okay, let's keep moving here with King Hotep. What is this? This is Queek. Okay, we actually see some of his armies.
Asap commands.
Let's get into Qatar here, and that's as far as we can go. We might as well work on that public order a little bit. And I think... might be time to tear that down and build an obelisk, I'm thinking. Let's do it. I'm not too interested in the growth right now because we don't have the money to you know, deal with the growth. Ushabti almost soon.
Answer your queen.
I don't think I want to wait another 4 turns though. Or maybe we'll at least try and keep an eye on this situation.
Submit to your king.
Yeah. Cetra wants military access. Let's give it to him. That'll kind of get our relations a little bit better. The dwarves want a non-aggression pact? Probably not. I don't think. Okay, our situation's getting worse. Kroq-gar's right there. God, he's got big dinos and anything. We just... there's no way we could fight something like that. It's crazy. And Qatar here, let's get our obelisk going. And just... yeah. We'll see how this battle works out with kroq-gar and Clan Moors. I'm hoping kroq-gar, like, they battle it out and it turns into kind of a stalemate, and then we're open to take these provinces ourselves. That's going to be the concept here. In fact, let's get as close as we possibly can. And I think that's the end of this turn. We have some money. Why don't we put it in a Maroc here? Public orders moving, that's great. Yeah, we're kind of frozen over here. I'm tempted to get the growth building in Khemri. It would add a lot of growth. Let's do it now versus later. It's gonna pay off. Is there a growth thing we can do? Yeah. Maybe we should do that while we're at it. Let's just switch it over. We're not going to be buying anything for quite some time. Let's do the next turn. Okay. They had a battle. Kroq-gar won. I saw him burn down the granite massif and the Skaven pull back. This is definitely our chance, I think. This is definitely our chance. We're going to move in on Karakord and Granite Massif. Yes, we are. And then we're going to get some more Ushabti. We're going to get probably some catapults. Yeah, things are going to... I'm feeling a little confident in saying that we probably have gotten out of the stage of the campaign where we could lose it at any moment. Next turn, we're even going to have another army started. Oh, the dwarves are actually making ground. I was expecting them to lose ground, but that didn't happen, did it? That's not good. We're gonna have to go to war with the dwarves. Alright, guys, well, I think that's the end of this double episode. Yes, make sure you hit that like button if you like what you see. If you want me to make more, subscribe if you're not subscribed. I'm doing multiple, races, games, stuff like that. I'm not stopping anytime soon. Leave me a comment what you think on the legendary gameplay, your thoughts on Tomb Kings, anything I did right, anything I did wrong, etc. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one.